Up next, the Cavaliers taking on the Bucks. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they're playing with terrific focus. Their hard work from the summer is paying off with a quick start right out of the gate. Bucks, Cavs, coming up next. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Craig Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here. In the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor, that could be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. They've got Gobert. Connect out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Morant in at the point. And for Milwaukee, Banchero out there with Brooks. Then there's Suggs. Then it's Daniels, and it's Messi in at the 5, home in the paint. Now, here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish. And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
He gets it in there. Banchero's got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Now, he feels like Darius Garland is the key to that offense. Coach said not many people can stay in front of Garland one-on-one. He's so shifty. So the rotations defensively have to be decisive and quick. And at the other end, we want to force him to work defensively. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. The 3 from Garland.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Suggs at the tip. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Vanderbilt kicks to Gobert. The 3 from Morant. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the field.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. So it's the Cavaliers now. Paolo Banchero, unable to get his last shot to go in. And Connect gets it to go.
That's why he's in this league. Connect is deadly from deep.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Brooks. And Cleveland also making a change. Bogdanovich is checked in for John Morant. Here's Messi. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Banchero. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Banchero's got 6.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And Cleveland again with the bucket.
That is absolutely a shot that Garland has in his back pocket just for moments like this.
Outside, Jones. Tries it from the top of the key, and it falls over the rim and in. He's got 8.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
There's Garland. Offline from the top of the key.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Fields checked in for Cleveland. 46 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's the 3. A putback. Gobert pulls it in. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. The Bucks trail. Johnson with it. Connect picks him up. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Garland the pass to Gobert. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Gobert with a screen on Williams. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Hits it from three-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Johnson is out there with Williams. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Jones. And it's Iguodala in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. Cavaliers moving the ball around. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court, and Jones slams it home.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
No, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Curry, pass to Hield. It's stolen by Jones. To the inside. Iguodala takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason. But I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. In fourth, the Bucks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
To the paint, here's Connect. Messi grabs the rebound. Over in the corner, Banchero. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Garland with the bucket.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Johnson outside. Jones dishes to Banchero. Shoots over Connect. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Banchero's got 10 points. Morant with it. Picked up by Banchero. Morant with the bucket.
Oh, one thing about Ja, oh, he's determined.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yet no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Brooks with no one around. Another shot. Misi's shot is good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Looney finds Robinson. Over Brooks. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Knocked away. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Well, I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famich. Establish yourself inside. Good things will happen. That's right, Ernie.
All right, fellas, time now to... That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Curry. Ja Morant, he's out there with Darius Garland. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. Bucks trail by 8. R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Vanderbilt misses. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Banchero. Fires the 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
He's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Jalen Suggs. Last season's performance for him, he was around 12 points a game, 2 assists and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Vanderbilt against Banchero. For 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
And a deep 3 from Curry. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Morant. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Connect, he's checked in for Curry. The three from Morant. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their spot.
Out to the wing. Banchero against Vanderbilt. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Banchero missing.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
And finished off by Morant.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Bucks trail by 10. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Sinks the triple. Suggs has got 5 points in the quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
1:53 left in the third. Vanderbilt misses. Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And here's Brooks from outside. Cleveland leading by 7. Some nice passing by Cleveland here, and it's good. 2 points. Connects, got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. A different look now for Cleveland. Van Vliet comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Bogdanovich in for Connect. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Johnson. Lays it up off the glass.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bucks trail by 9. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Johnson can't hit.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
There's Garland, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Garland's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. They grab their own miss. Garland attacking. Morant outside. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Suggs looking around. Lays it up and banks it in. Suggs has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. He's still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Cavaliers. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Jones, so Williams out there, and it's Wesley in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Morant outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Wesley the pass to Johnson. Banked in off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And Here's Bogdanovich for three. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Morant drives in. Looney, 2 points. That one goes.
Really starting to attack on the interior here, showing a much more physical presence here in the second half.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has, becoming an elite competitor people fear almost instantly.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Curry's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And that one's good. Daniels.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Morant kicks to Hield. Bogdanovich against Brooks. 5 on the clock. Here's Hield. Takes it inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Hield's got his first points of the night.
Good take. We all know Hield can shoot. The threat of the outside J helps open up those driving lanes for him.
Here's Banchero. Second chance shot. Off on the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Curry outside. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. 1:20 left here in the 4th quarter. Yep, that one goes. And now it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Cavaliers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
That free throw, no good.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and the dunk by Jones. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They lead by 11. Oh, Hield in position. It's stolen by Johnson. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now, our player of the game, Ja Morant.